What's good, family? IOBA. My name is TC. So I'm sitting here watching Breaking Points, right, on YouTube with Crystal Ball and that Indian dude Sager and Jetty. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Anyway, they're talking about how Elon Musk sent out that email telling people to justify their job or quit their job. All across the federal government, all the federal workers, justify your job or quit your job. Sent this email out, a bunch of departments said, fuck it, don't respond to it. But there's a bunch more, a bunch of people out there that have to respond to it, to this email. You either got to remind me of why I hired you, or you can get the fuck out. That's basically what he's saying. Tell me again why you work here. What is your position? What is it you do? That's what Elon is saying to people who've been on busting their ass for 20 and 30 and 40 years at an agency. And he come in, he a trillionaire almost, or 100 billionaire, whatever the fuck he is, telling working people who just barely scraping by that they ain't shit if they can't explain their presence in the workplace. It's just crazy, man. We're talking about 4 million federal workers. Now, granted, like I said earlier, a lot of agencies, the Pentagon, who else? A couple of other agencies. I'm blanking on them. I'm gonna have to shoot this video again. I'll edit this out. But at least the Pentagon, the FBI. Damn. The FBI, Kash Patel and Pete Hegseth. They said, no, y'all ain't got to send them shit. So I was wondering earlier, how is this going to play out? When Elon Musk go over and try to cut the Pentagon budget. I wonder how that's going to work out. When he go over there and try to do that same shit, just reach in and fire people over the head of the director. Yeah, I'm gonna be firing about 2,000 of your people. Yeah, I'm gonna just come in and I'm gonna just fire two or 3,000 of your people. I don't give a fuck which ones they are or what they do. I'm gonna fire about two or 3,000 of them. Gotta go. That is essentially what Elon is saying when he come up in these people's agencies. Fuck what you heard. A whole bunch of your people getting fired. Because I said so. Because Donald Trump gave me the power to do this. But those new directors of some of them big agencies are like, no. We ain't going to be doing that. So, that shifts the game over to another level. You can watch this play out. It's like I said, it's like watching reality TV, you know. Only people's lives are really being affected by this stupid game they playing. It's like watching reality TV, but people's lives are affected by this stupid game they playing. You don't know whether or not you got a job based on the whims of some billionaire who ain't never did a hard day's work in his life. Ain't never did a hard day's work in his life. A hard day's work could probably kill Elon Musk. You tell that motherfucker to go dig a ditch, it'll kill him. And he lording over people's livelihood and their life. Like he's some kind of goddamn grand master. And he doing it because Donald Trump told him he could do it, because he paid for that privilege. And he didn't pay shit. Really? I talked about this earlier. That's the cheapest fucking sellout in the history of selling out, was what Elon Musk paid for control of the United States government. You see what I'm saying? And now he's sending out an email telling people to name 5 things they did last week. And if you don't respond to the email, I'm going to take it as a resignation. Now, like the big agencies, they like, fuck you, we ain't doing that. But some of the smaller ones, some of your local offices and things of that nature, them people got those emails. They waiting on what to do. You see? So, and quiet as kept. Just saying, my position where I work is a federal position. So this could affect me directly. You dig me? That's why I speak on stuff like this. These are the things that we need to be talking about in our daily discourse. How we going to deal with it as black people. I mean, we used to hardship, and we used to having to do without. We don't jump out of, we don't jump out of windows and try to hurt ourselves because, things about to get tough. It's always tough for us. All of the DEI programs and affirmative action, that long since stopped helping us. So we'll get that email and we'll just, I have to go find another gig somewhere. I have to cut back here or cut back there. Because we're always watching. And we're always waiting for that other shoe to drop. So black people, I don't know what to tell you if you get that letter in the mail. But I can tell you this. Black people, I don't know what to tell you if you get that, if you work in a federal job and you get that letter in the mail. I don't know what to tell you. But I can tell you this. If I had gotten, or if I do get, a letter like that or an email like that, I really can answer the motherfucker with 5 things that I did last week pertaining to my job. As far as I ever look back on my work history, getting an email like that would have never troubled a brother like me, because I was always one of the hardest workers wherever I was. And so was all the black people around me. We always busted our ass. We always had to work twice as hard to get half the credit. So, looking back at my work history, had I gotten an email saying, look here, nigga, I need to be reminded of why I hired you, I could explain it to my boss, why I'm there, what I do, and how I deserve my position. That's all I'm saying. Don't be at the job bullshitting. Don't be at the job taking time off for no good reason. Don't be at the job thinking you can do what them white folks do and get away with it. Trust and believe, you can't. You dig me? That way you got a little bit of insulation when somebody asks you what you do every day. What did you do last week? I think it's fucked up that Elon, a trillionaire, would send a letter like that to millions of working people, but he's trying it. I think that's really messed up. But if it's like back in your working days when the bosses do a tour of the plant, of the store, of the whatever. Our little mid-level supervisors start running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Me, I never gave a fuck. I didn't bat an eye. because I knew I was always putting out, my production was always high. I was always doing my job, plus the job of the motherfucker next to me. So I wasn't never worried about a surprise inspection, none of that shit, when I was on the job. Especially if it was a job I liked and had been there a long time. So, saying all that to say this, if you get that email and they make you answer it, just make sure you got 5 fucking things you did last week that was important and pertinent to your job. You dig me? That's it for now, y'all. I gotta go. Hit the subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for coming by and listening to me talk my shit. Welcome to all the new subscribers. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.